Warrior, I want to tell you about Monday, what's going on. It is called Phone-Free School Awareness Monday. This is so important because you know and I know that everything happening around our kids and teens today has to do with the phone, right? They're doing homework on phones, they're doing their entertainment on phones, they're communicating with friends and family on phones. So let's talk about this phone-free school week also, this advocacy week, because this is something, when I say there's a take action for all of you warriors out there, this is certainly it. It is sponsored by our colleagues, our good friends at Fair Play for Kids. Please, I'm urging all of you, go to that website. It is about marketing and our children. Our children are not for sale. Our children are not a brand. That website is fairplayforkids.org. I also want to refer you back. Recently, I did an interview about buyers beware from Fair Play for Kids. You can see Rachel Franz on there. It's at the front of our website, Lynn at lynswarriors.org, and it's also right here on YouTube. Why wouldn't you go back and watch this interview and learn a few things? But I want to tell you about why we're spreading the word and why this is so important before some of you click off. This is the important stuff, not all that other garbage everybody's focused on. This is day one, and this is going to go for the following week. And today's goal is all about raising awareness of why phone-free schools matter, and we want to share the benefits with you and your community. Remember, at the Warriors, our hashtag is Community Creates Change. We firmly believe, while we at the Warriors fight in our state capital of Albany and with the federal government, you need to do this in your home and your community. So the first thing is phones in schools reduce focus. Kind of a no-brainer, right? Increase distractions and negatively impact mental health. It's time to take action. There's very little talk about our youth mental health crisis that's been going on in America. We've talked about it, maybe about 2 years ago. Exactly, it was 2 years ago. It was February 2 years ago. Fast forward, we're not talking about it anymore. It didn't go away. It's still there. So let's talk about the phones, the root causes, as everybody likes to say these days. Look, there's social media action you can take. You can share this stat or one of your own if you go to fairplayforkids.org and look up the entire advocacy kit. Did you know, very important, 97% of students use their phones during school hours, again, reducing their focus, increasing distractions, and impacting mental health. It's time for, and I want everybody to use this, hashtag phone-free schools. Now, I want everybody to join in, or just go to Lynn's Warriors on X or Facebook. You'll see it right there. I would love it if you would just share directly from our pages. We need to build community. We need to build numbers. We need to get out in front of all of that information floating around out there that's clogging the superhighway up. This is the real stuff. But there's also, when you go to fairplayforkids.org, and I also have it on my site, there is the toolkit and the model policy. We have to, all of this was developed with parents, teachers, and school staff. We have to talk to our friends and family about all of this and encourage them. That is a warrior's move, to join in the movement. And we want you to become an advocate today, because I'll tell you, unless we do it, nobody else is doing it. You could also, if you're so inclined, reach out to media reporters, local. You can write a little blog. You can write your own thing. Leverage the internet for good and use your platforms to talk about this. But we want to thank everybody, because I'm going to remind you again, the phones are the root of a lot of the problems we're having. They're not going away. We don't want them to go away, but we do need to be smart about it, to have advocacy and outreach about how to be safe or raise awareness about issues. And we want healthier learning environments for our children. We want our students to do well. We want our students to have top grades. We want our students really to be cared for and loved in school. And there are a lot of good teachers out there that really want this and are fighting for this, because it will help them as well get the kids' attention. You've seen the scores across America for reading and math. All 50 states are failing. This is shocking. So let's come together. Let's all join in for Phone-Free Schools Advocacy Week. Day one, each day on our platforms at the Warriors, we are going to be putting, that's X, that's Facebook and Instagram, we are going to be putting day 2, day 3, day 4 with suggestions, but you certainly can create your own, right? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting, your donations, your volunteering. those who are reaching out to me, we are doing a really fun dance party right here in New York City on May 6th at the Cutting Room. You can see where the tickets are for sale and more of a description. That goes to benefit our educational programs and always supporting survivors of all forms of exploitation. So I want to thank you for being involved, for listening to this, and share the video. And remember, each and every day when you wake up, you know what to do. Go out and be a warrior.